And here we go. Cam Akers getting drafted in the second round by my Los Angeles Rams. I have to say, I'm not upset about it. I'm actually quite happy about it. And the reason is Todd Gurley with the bum knee, we had to get him off the squad. I mean, we all know that. But what were we left with? Malcolm Brown, Darrell Henderson, who proved to be a bust, couldn't match the efficiency he had in college and just flamed out when he got to the Rams. I mean, we can't trust Darrell Henderson and Malcolm Brown going into the next season. We've got to bring in a stud running back, and we just got one in Cam Akers. I mean, before the draft happened, Cam Akers was number 2 on my running back rankings. The only guy I had ahead of him was Jonathan Taylor, who the Colts took earlier in the second round. But Cam Akers is quite the amazing running back. I mean, you're talking about a guy with a BMI that's 71st percentile, 89th percentile college dominator, 10.4% college target share, which is 78th percentile among running back prospects. Above average athleticism, he had quite the 40-yard dash, go for a 4.47. So he's got the athleticism. He's not even 21 years old yet. Right as of right now, he's about to turn 21. But he's right at that age where the guy's a phenom. I mean, he's so young. He's got the size. He's got the athleticism. The one knock on Cam Akers is his yards per carry that he had in college, because he only had 5 yards per carry, which is 25th percentile among college running back prospects. But that can actually be explained away because his offensive line at Florida State was dog shit. I mean, it was straight up dog shit. They could not block for him worth a damn, and he had to create yards after contact. He's one of the best players in college football at creating yards after contact. If you look into his stats on that, go look it up. I mean, he was, if not at the top, very close to it in terms of creating yards after contact. So we know what we're getting in this guy. He's a guy that is capable in the passing game and can break tackles. That's what we want. That is exactly what we want to replace Todd Gurley. And, you know, it can be just so helpful for a team that doesn't have a good committee of backs to bring in a workhorse back like this, and to only not have to use first-round draft capital to get him. I mean, that's great in my book. Great second-round pick. Wasn't even an early second-round pick. Like a mid-second-round pick, you get a workhorse stud back. I'm not going to argue with that. So I'm happy with what my team did here. I mean, you know, the Rams haven't had the best track record with draft picks. They've definitely had their share of busts. You know, look at Tavon Austin, Jason Smith. You know, definitely the Rams have had bust draft picks, but I'm confident that this will not be a bust draft pick. So I got to say, really happy about this. I mean, for Christ's sake, that in 2019, Cam Akers ran for, he had 18 total touchdowns. 18 total touchdowns. And the year before that, he only had 8. So think of that improvement from his age 19 college season to his age 20 college season. And to get drafted after, you know, just being 3 years in college, that's what you want. You want to draft these guys while they're still young, draft them before these guys that come out before they even have their senior year. Those are usually the best guys. So there's a lot of indicators showing me that Cam Akers is just going to be a stud back. And again, this isn't a biased take because I'm a Rams fan. I had this guy on my board as the second best running back in the whole draft class. Better than DeAndre Swift, better than Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The only guy I said was better than Cam Akers was Jonathan Taylor. That's it. That's the only guy that I think is better. So we're really getting a stud back here, and it's just in a loaded class to have this kind of back, the number 2 back in the draft class. I mean, wow, that is just great stuff. That is just great stuff. But, you know, I'm just going to end it on that note. Hell of a pick. Can't wait to see what the Rams do next.